Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Thought I'd show you my USA made lightweight summertime carry knives. Um, these are just my USA made ones that are 3 ounces or under, which in the summertime when it's hot and I'm wearing shorts and stuff, I tend to go for lighter knives. Not necessarily smaller, but lighter. And these are the ones I have to come in under 3 ounces or very close to 3 ounces. And this does not mean this is all I'm going to carry. I may carry, I don't know, maybe a Orion Solaris. That's a heavier knife. The Benchmade Griptilian, that's heavier. Spectacle Paramilitary 2, heavier. So I will carry these knives, other knives, but these are my under 3 ounce knives. Anything over 3 ounces, I did not include, like the Benchmade Presidio 2, Mini Presidio 2. This comes in at 3.2 ounces, and I carried this a lot last summer. I bought it last summer, carried it for 33 straight days. Absolutely love this knife. So this is definitely going to be carried. But yeah, get down to these ones. I'm going to go heaviest to lightest with the exception of this one because these two basically the same other than size and weight. But the first one, the Buck 110 Slim Select. It's an awesome summertime carry. You want a longer knife. It's almost 3 3/4 inch blade, 5-inch handle. You can reach out and do stuff. Very slim, not very thick. Profile and pocket. It's not very tall. This dimension here, so it does not take up a lot of room, and it's pretty lightweight. Comes in under 3 ounces at 2.9. But yeah, awesome carry. Cheap, or not cheap, inexpensive, like $32, give or take $1 or so. But yeah, you get Buck's 420 HC heat treated steel, hollow ground blade, the straight clip point. Doesn't have much of a trailing point. These FR and scales, I like them. I like this FR and I like the feel of it. Like I said, plenty of room. Girder goes. Awesome knife. Pocket clip, deep carry pocket clip. It's that scared robot. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. But deep carry, one hand open, pretty easy to open. But for me, this is definitely a two-hand close because it has bitten me. I mean, you try to do it, hit that back lock, close it against your pants, part way. It snaps shut pretty early, and it got me before. So definitely a two-hand closer. But like I said, carried this last summer. I like carrying it. I think it's a pretty awesome knife. Very inexpensive, like I said, $33. But yeah, moving on. This is out of order, but it's the Buck 112 Slim Select. So you have all the features of the 110. It's just smaller, like the regular 112. This comes in at 2.5 ounces. And again, very nice carry. Lightweight. It's not very thick. The height width this way, it's not bad. Deep carry pocket clip. It's Same steel, same handle or scales. Everything's basically the same except for the size, which makes it a little bit lighter. Now, I've carried this. I haven't carried this all that much. I bought this over the winter time, so I have not carried it during the summer, but I plan on it this year because for being pretty inexpensive, you know, 420HC, FRN, backlock, you know, I like them. Just can't say anything else. I just like those two. I like the Bucks, the newer Bucks with the thumb studs and the pocket clips. But yeah, next one comes in about the same weight as the 110, and it's the Benchmade 940 Osborne. One of my Grail knives I finally got. I bought this at the beginning of the year. Man, I carried this thing for over 2 months straight. I did not want to carry anything else. I mean, I had to go completely different and force myself to carry something else. You know, what can you say about the 940? Awesome, heavy use knife. Absolutely love this thing. This comes in a 2.9, about the same as a 110 Slim Select, but you have a 3.4-inch S30V steel blade, the reverse tanto. Awesome, look at that tip on that thing. Nice. This thing, you can do so much with this. Not the sliciest knife in the world. I sharpened this, and I laid the edge back a little bit to 17 degrees, and it made it slice a lot better. But it still has enough material. You know, it's not the thinnest behind the edge by far, so it's a pretty heavy used knife. These anodized aluminum scales held up excellent. There's a few snail trails I can see. Probably won't be able to see it on camera, but yeah, it's got a few snail trails. No chipping, no wear marks where it's, you know, wore down to silver. A purple backspacer, a couple of these back here showing little silver now. I did put a deep carry pocket clip on this. Came with a standard Benchmade clip. This is a Parkerized clip, and yeah, there's some wear on this, but that's okay. Awesome. Like I said, I bought this beginning of the year, so I have not summertime carried it, but you can bet your sweet booty that's going to be carried a lot this summer. Next one is about the same. I think it's about the same. I didn't really write it down. Let's check it real fast. Wow. Let me zero it out. 2.9. So same as the 940 and the same as the Buck 110. And I'm knocking my light around. But yeah, it's a Spyderco Manix 2 lightweight. Awesome ergos on this thing. You cannot beat the ergos. You could cut all day long and your hand probably wouldn't even get tired. Excellent ergos on this. Everyone agrees ergos on the Manix 2 are awesome. But this is the base model. One of the base models, translucent blue FRN handles, CTS BD1N steel blade. Man, that lighting sucks. But yeah, Golden, Colorado. Got the ball lock. Pretty awesome blade. Pretty slicey. I like the blade shape. I like the thumb ramp on this one. It's not so steep as I like the PM2 or the Para 3. But yeah, you're locked in. Got good jimping in the forward finger choil on the back. You got ridges up here on the back of the handle, down here underneath. This bi-directional pattern on the handles. Yeah, you're locked in. You know, you're gonna have wet hands or greasy hands. Yeah, this is not gonna slip out of your hand. Even off the finger choil, got plenty of room. But yeah, the BD1N steel, same as on that one, I have no issues with. Holds an edge pretty good. It's easy to strap back, you know, keep it going. Easy to sharpen. I may have a little roll right here, but have not had the BD1N chip on me. I've had it, you know, roll, flatten a little bit because I ran it into something hard like a staple or something like that. But yeah, I mean, a little larger knife, and comes in under three ounces. You got the 3.37 inch handle. These FRN scales are okay. I wish I didn't get the translucent blue. To me, they look cheaper. They feel okay. But yeah, the Manix 2 lightweight. This, like I didn't say, this is one I definitely have carried in the summertime all year. It'll end up in my pocket every now and then anyways. Yeah, next one, smaller knife, and it's the, I'm going to say the entire name as it's spelled out on the website. The Doug Ritter Mini RSK MK1 G2. Otherwise, I usually say the Ritter Hogue Mini RSK. But this is a pretty awesome knife, man. Let me tell you. This thing, 2.6 ounces. If you look at it, you don't know it's very similar to the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. This is a little bit longer and fits my hand better than the Mini Griptilian. I find that to be just a little bit too small, but man, awesome knife. I love the shape of this thing. I mean, I can show you just an example. Here's the full-size Benchmade Griptilian. There's the Mini RSK, and you can see very, very similar blade shape. This has a little bit more belly on it. Very similar handle shape, and yeah, you can see, this is the Mini. It's quite a bit smaller than the full size, but it's a little bigger than a Mini Griptilian. But yeah, man, I need to carry this more. 20 CV steel, it's flat ground, G10 handles, has partial steel liners that kind of come around the ball lock cage, the bar lock cage, down just around that screw. So it's not full liners, but awesome G10 on this thing. They call it G-Mascus to get that coloring. Very grippy, real heavy texturing on this thing, this kind of sunburst pattern. But yeah, you're not gonna lose grip on this knife either. Sometimes it can actually be a little bit too rough, but I don't mind that. Decent jimping, reversible left right hand pocket clip, deep carry, almost deep carry. they kind of sacrifice a deep carry for that stupid lanyard hole, which is not very big. But yeah, other than that, awesome knife. 20 CV steel. I have not done a thing to it. Definitely going to be carried again this summer. This is one I have carried. I carried it quite a bit. And yeah, I guess the next one would be my current carry, which I am absolutely loving using this one. And it's the Spectacle Native 5 Lightweight. Again, it's locked back, but easy one-hand close. You just flip it down, finger choil lands on the finger, close it. Easy one-hand open. I am digging this knife. This is in the Spy 27 steel, which everyone says it's, in the range of S30V, S35VN. It's holding up good. I did roll the edge, so I sharpened it. I sharpened it on those whetstones I just bought. This is probably not the best knife to try my first time using the whetstones, because I got this bevel. This bevel is wider than the bevel on this side. I had a hard time actually getting the right angle. I was too shallow of an angle, and I was not getting the edge. I did this Sharpie trick, so that's why this edge is almost a convex, because I started too shallow. Finally got the edge. Did this side pretty good, left-handed to boot. But yeah, man, I've used this. It's been 3.5 weeks. I've beaten the crap out of this thing. This thing's got, I don't know, you can see, I got fingerprints on it. The blade is scratched all up. You see all this scratching? I don't know how I did that. Not from sharpening. I didn't mess up the sharpening that bad, but yeah, this side's all scratched up. This side's got some scratches. But other than that, the Spy 27 seems pretty good. Sharpened easy, no doubt. Once I got the angle right, I used a 1000 grit whetstone, and they're cheap whetstones. I was able to get a burr real fast, flip it over, get the burr on the other side. I did that like twice, and then I just dropped it. That's it. So I got pretty toothy edge on there. Man, this knife, I can go on and on about it. I'm going to do a 4-week review. I'm skipping a 3-week review or update. I'm going to wait till it's 4 weeks, and I'll go in more detail on this. So you want to know more about this knife, wait for that video. But this thing, I don't even know if I said, weighs 2.45, between 2.4 and 2.45, depending on where you look or how your scale reads. But yeah, FR and handles, which of my Spectacles, my lightweights, I like this. This feels different. Each one of these, the bidirectional texturing, they're all a little bit different. But yeah, awesome handles. No liners at all. This knife doesn't even have washers. It rides on the parts of the scales, which this thing is rock solid to lock up. No up or down, side to side. Back lock, like I said, easy one-hand close. Deep carry pocket clip. Well, I put this on. This is a Lynch Northwest clip. When I ordered this, as soon as I got done ordering, I jumped over to Lynch, ordered this clip, which has got quite a few scratches on it now. And yeah, I like the deep carry. I mean, it's super deep carry. The other clip, standard clip, worked great. It just landed in the wrong spot on my hand. So this clip is back a little bit further, the tip of it, so it fits better. But yeah, like I said, I got this three and a half weeks ago. So I have not carried this in the summertime, but let me tell you, this one's definitely going to be carried more. But man, yeah, blades are scratched up. I don't know if you can see that or not. I have no clue how I did that. But next one, very similar to the Native 5, is the Para 3, which is an awesome summertime carry. I just got this back from Spyderco not too long ago. I've never been happy with the blade centering on this. It's off to the clip side. I guess that's just nature of the beast with the Para 3s. With a compression lock. Compression lock kind of pushes it over. This knife, the Para 3, only has bushings on this side. Bronze washer on this side, nothing on this side. This side is like both sides of the Native 5. But again, CTS BD1N steel. I haven't had an issue with it. This has been sharpened several times. Sharpens good, easy enough. I never had a chip out of this or the Manix 2. I've rolled the edge a little bit. Yeah, they've never chipped. Again, FRN scales. Ergos on this are pretty excellent also. Ergos on this are excellent. This one, the only thing I don't like about the Para 3 is this big hump and that thumb ramp. And it feels like it's pushing my thumb back. It's not where it wants to naturally be. And the centering's always been off. But awesome lightweight carry. Comes in at 2.4 ounces. You got the 3-inch blade. Blade's a little bit shorter than the Native 5, but the cutting edge, you get just a tiny bit more on the Para 3. My lighting sucks. I apologize for my lighting. Everything seems like it's in the shadow. But yeah, compression lock's awesome. I don't mind that. I mean, I do have fat fingers. Sometimes it's a little finicky getting to, but man, the only thing, two things I don't like about this. I don't mind this clip, but the centering being off, just kind of, I don't know why it bothers me so much on this knife. I have other knives so the centering's off, don't bother me. And I don't even know what the other thing is. Oh, just that thumb ramp's kind of too much for me. Other than that, awesome lightweight carry. Slicey. I've beaten the crap out of this. And yeah, I had to send it in because I decided I'm going to fix this centering or work on it. I stripped that pocket clip screw out. It kind of was in no man's land, wouldn't go in, come out, and it was all screwed up. But yeah, I finally sent it in. I wanted this back for summertime. I got it, so you can bet your paycheck that'll be carried. So the last knife, no surprise, is the Benchmade Bug Out. One knife I consider probably one of the best EDC knives. Love the blade shape, and like I was saying, it's very similar to the Mini Presidio 2. As far as blade shape, this has a lot wider or longer swedge to it. Similar shape and everything, just quite a bit thicker, and a little bit heavier. But yeah, this one is the original Benchmade 535. Anyways, it came with a blue Grivery scales, which I finally swapped out. I had no issues with these at all. The little bit of flex they had, you could pinch them together a little bit. Did not bother me. These are pretty dang strong. I had no issues with them, but I decided to put G10 scales on here. These are Flightanium Crossfade G10 scales, and yeah, changes the feel of the knife, a little bit. They're a little bit wider or thicker than these, which makes the handle a little bit wider. Kind of fills my hand up a little bit more. They're definitely more solid than the Grivery scales. And yeah, I mean, basically almost the same color. I kept the same theme with a blue thumb studs, standoffs. But yeah, awesome EDC knife, especially in the summertime. Now, originally with these scales, this thing came in at 1.85 ounces. Super light. With these scales, the Flightanium and Crossfades, it kind of bumped it up to 2.3 ounces, which is pretty, can I notice it? Yeah, I kind of did when I first put them on, but man, nothing like the Bug Out. As far as I'm concerned, for an EDC knife, light to medium-ish use, you cannot beat the Bug Out. S30V steel, like I said, standard model. I do like these G10 scales, the small deep carry pocket clip, axis lock. I mean, come on. This thing, as far as the blade, I have had chips taken out. This thing's been sharpened several times. I have it. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. Almost a polished edge. It's a little toothy, but not much. And yeah, it still slices like a dream. The blade geometry on this, excellent. But yeah, holy crap, this is a long video. Let's try and make it short, but you know me. That's it. These are the knives I intend on carrying this summer, and I'll rotate these out with other knives. Like I used that for an example. The Griptilian, I will carry heavier knives, but these are just my USA made lightweight knives. I mean, I will end up carrying some other knives. For an example, like the Civivi Badlands Vagabond. Pretty awesome knife. $40. 9CR something MOV steel, FRN scales on this also. But yeah, but for now, I just want to show you these ones, and I guess I'll let you all go. Do the usual like, comment, subscribe, and until the next video, bye.